Morning, everybody. Mike McCoy here, down here at the sawmill. Everything's good and quiet. Mother's old loader. Today's Father's Day. I never did really care for Father's Day, but simply because I didn't have a father. My dad was a deadbeat. And Father's Day just aggravated me. But then in 1976, I become a father. Things changed. And Father's Day had a little bit better meaning to me. But I still don't really see the point in it, just to be perfectly honest with you. You know, you go out, have a night of wild sex, 9 months later you get your payback, and you're a father. And I mean, there ain't nothing to it. The only work you done is that nine months ago. Mother has to do the rest of the work. Here she is, young, good looking, and all of a sudden swelled up like a bowling ball. And I don't know how the rest of it is, but my wife wasn't real happy about all that. And me being the, the kind, loving, supportive husband that I was. When Shannon, our first, was born, to me it was a non-event. I mean, took her up there, she had her, and there she was. I didn't go back there to watch her be born because I didn't want to. I don't care nothing about seeing stuff like that. And I don't think Mother wanted me back there anyway. For the first drop of blood, I'd have passed out and I'd have been getting all the attention, and she was the one as needed it. But we come to the room there, and Mother's looking all cute and everything in the bed, and I run my hand under the cover and I touch her belly. Felt like velvet, flabby. I thought, I don't like that. So I looked at her and I said, I don't want a flabby-bellied wife. Women is touchy at that time in their life. I don't know what possessed me to say that, for I'm usually a fairly intelligent feller, but I don't think Mother thought I was too smart that day. What was your thoughts on that, Mother?
I don't think you want my thoughts. You know what my
Let me get back away from you just a little bit. That ain't been but what, 42 years ago. What was your thought when you was laying there after birthing our first young'un?
What did I tell you? It don't bear repeating on camera.
I can't.
No,
YouTube will ban me if I say what you said.
Yes, and I still feel that way.
Now,
Things ain't changed a bit.
how many times have I said I'm sorry for that?
It don't make no difference.
You was just touchy, wasn't you?
Yeah,
You just, I don't know. The whole 9 months, you wasn't really happy with me. You looked at it as it was my fault, didn't you?
It was.
Well, you was there. We had a good time down at the lake, even though we forgot our birth control at the house.
That's enough.
Is that enough? No, that wasn't enough. Nowhere near. But here we get a day for us, dads, And heck, I mean, I don't feel like I've done nothing to deserve a day. Maybe an hour or something other, but that'd be God's plenty. And I love my children dearly. I mean, they just wouldn't take nothing for my young'uns. Wouldn't give you a quarter for a dozen dislike them, but I wouldn't take nothing for them to. I've got a daughter that's just fantastic. And a son that he's my best friend. I don't need a day for that. They aren't out to have them a day for having to put up with me. But I think Mother's Day should be a plenty, Us fathers, we just done the getting. We didn't do the having. But, you know, they are a certain manliness about being a dad. You stand up, you take care of your family, you raise your young'uns the best of your ability. But that's just being a man, you know. Instead of having Father's Day, we ought to have Man Day. There's a lot of these fellas out here running around that ain't nowhere near a man. They'll knock a woman up and then run and hide. You got no use for people like that. That's what my daddy was. Just a piece of crap. But I've tried to be as good a dad as I could be. These others just probably could do a better job, but I tried. And, you know, that's just the way it goes. Check your nostril, Mother. What do you think about it, Mother? Do you think there ought to be a Father's Day or just a Mother's Day?
I think there should be a Father's Day.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I did work pretty hard at it, didn't I? Being a father, not, you know. Women, God love them. When she was pregnant with Shannon, she worked at this factory that she absolutely hated. And she'd come out of that factory with her little friends, and they was a giggling and a talking and a smiling. And she'd see me. See, I was a go-getter. I'd pick her up. But I also worked. I was a little more than a go-getter. I was a picker-upper, I guess. But anyway, she'd look over there and see me, and you'd just see this dark cloud over her face like, there's that SOB that knocked me up. And I'm just a smiling and looking all happy, and she gets in the car like, let's go. Right, Mother? What become of that job?
I quit.
Under what circumstances did you quit?
I don't know.
Was we going out the road and somebody was a snubbing one morning, dreading to go to work? Was we? You can't remember, can you?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Took me to your work, and I went home.
What did I tell you? You don't remember what I
Yes,
told
I do. You
What?
told me to pick you up that evening.
you. Was you happy?
Yes, I was tickled to death. Like I needed an excuse to quit, but it just seemed better if I had it.
What did you do to make up for working at that place?
Put up with you, I guess. I don't know.
You raised a backer patch.
Oh, yeah.
You said, I'll raise that backer patch now. You did.
We raised two of them.
Yeah. But that got her down payment for her first house, so you're right handy.
You are too.
I don't know how handy I am, but I try. Well, that's about my thoughts on Father's Day. I like being a father. I like tormenting my young'uns. I like going fishing with Chad, Devil and Shannon. I think you get more out of it than you put in it when you're a dad. I really do. And that's my thoughts. Talk at you later.